Okay, so now we get started on sound, because now that you start to understand something, how sound reacts, we have to know how sound reacts here, how sound reacts over there, how it reacts in that corner, how it reacts in that room. What are we listening to? Are we hearing it real, or is this room coloring the sound? Because the tape recorder or Pro Tools doesn't know what room it's in. It doesn't have ears. So you can actually go into the bathroom with the same piece of music and listen to that in the bathroom, and then take it into the bedroom with the same piece of music and listen to it. You're going to hear two different qualities. Totally two different textures from that same sound. Because the bathroom's got all the tile in it and the mirrors and everything, and it's going to bounce all these high frequencies around. But then you take that same sound into the bedroom where the bedspread and the rug and the drapes and the closet with the door open with all your clothes, it's going to eat up all those high frequencies and you won't hear them. So the room has everything to do. So here you are in the bedroom trying to boost high frequencies because they're not there. And as soon as you take it out into your car, put it in there, the high frequencies freak you out because in the car it's not all absorbent. You understand? So these are qualities that you need to deal with so that we can actually get something that saxophone sounds the same way after all the process as it did here, because it's whoever's making the decision with their ears better be in a room that's balanced and flat, or the room is going to color their decision. It costs some good money to get a room balanced. We would have to have this engineer come with a spectrum analyzer and with a microphone that is absolutely perfectly flat, meaning that it hears frequencies from 20 cycles per second, which is the bottom of our hearing, up to 20,000 cycles per second, which is the top of our hearing, and it does not in any way color or boost any of those areas. If 20 cycles goes in at X volume, it comes out at X volume. If 20,000 cycles goes in at X volume, it comes out at X volume. And if 10,000 goes in, it comes out. If 1,000, all the frequencies, if this microphone hears them at X volume, it puts out X volume on all of those frequencies. So that means that it's hearing it flat, because most microphones will color the sound. They hear certain frequencies better than others. So now you have this spectrum analyzer with this microphone, and you put the microphone right where the mixer's head is. And then they put pink noise through the system, everybody, not white noise. And they go to their little box, and they say, okay, this is supposed to be at 0 on the VU meter, meaning so much volume, 285 nanowebers per square meter of volume. And it's coming into the room at 0. Now I want to see, what is this microphone seeing at 100 cycles? Oh, it's 100 cycles is coming to the speakers at 0 VU, but the microphone is hearing it at plus 2 decibels. That means something in this room is vibrating in sympathy with 100 cycles, therefore adding 2 decibels to the volume. What could it be? Well, it could be a wall like this. There's a pitch there. So if I put the bass amp here and it hits that pitch, this is going to vibrate and add volume to that pitch area. So here we are in the control room, and we've got this microphone where the engineer is, and we've got this spectrum analyzer saying, hey, your 100 cycles is 2 decibels hot. Well, now you've got to go find where that wall is. What I would do with something like that, let's just say that this was the wall that was doing it. I put another layer of 5/8 drywall on this wall, and what I would do is put liquid nail all over the doggone place and glue that 5/8 drywall to this drywall, therefore making more mass and taking my low frequencies out. Because that means that there's more mass here, therefore I got to have a much lower frequency to excite this wall, because the mass is more. Now, it wouldn't happen with this wall. Listen to this. Right? Well, this is solid cement, you know. It better be an earthquake kind of a pitch to vibrate that wall, because you're not going to sympathetically vibrate it with a sound that you're introducing. When we start to realize, wait a minute, that control room could be adding different levels of different frequencies. So here I am sitting in the control room that is not balanced, and I hear too much highs. I got to turn down the highs. Well, I got a doggone glass and mirrors in the room I'm in or whatever. And really, they're reflecting the highs and boosting the highs. So I turn the highs down because I'm the mixing, and that's what I'm hearing. Too many highs. I've got that bell. Oh, it sounds just wonderful in this room. Sure, it sounds wonderful in this room because I got the mirror over there that's adding to the highs, but I cut them down to where it sounds good. So now I take that tape out, I go into the car and listen to it, I can't hear the cymbals. The highs are gone because I took them down in the room that was boosting the highs. You want to make real convincing sell time in your room stuff, then you should have the control room balanced.